Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom Strategies. So in today's video review, I want to cover Tron TRX to USD pair. This is one of the coin that we have covered plenty of time on this channel. So I want to bring you an update for the Tron, mainly on the technical. Give you some perspective, some scenarios on how it might look going into the weekend, going into next week, and all that good stuff. Alright, so before I get it started, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit those notification and the bell icon. That will give you this content right away on your phone, on your computer, wherever you are. So it's very important that you subscribe and hit those like and notification buttons. Okay, so let's get it started. Tron right now, this data is coming from Binance, and the calculation is done by TradingView in USD. Okay, so based on the calculation, the Tron coin is trading at around 3 cents. And so let's do a quick recap of last couple of months, so it's kind of give you in perspective. So originally it broke out back. We were in this range bound trading from 2 cents to about 5 cents, and we were going back and forth on that for almost from February time frame to mid-April, and since then mid-April we broke out of that 5 cents and went all the way up to 10 cents, and then we had a little bit pullback. At that point it was overstretched, and then we had a pullback, try to make a bounce. But if you see all this volume, if see this orange bar right here, this orange line, that's an average for the volume, and it's keep on declining, which is expected, as I said plenty of time, is expected during the summer months. All right, it's very typical of any assets that getting traded in summer months, because a lot of the traders, the professional traders, are out on vacations. They're out taking some time off. So usually the summertime is really the volume is really low as far as the trading goes. Okay, so we have been declining and in the steady down channel for last couple of months. May, June, July, we are coming to mid-July right now, and we are still in the down channel. There is no denial in that. But what we are seeing, what I'm seeing right now, is we are coming to perhaps a reversal point. If you see this, like this decline is not as steep now, and when you draw those trend line, when you draw the upper resistance and lower support lines on those, it will show you a falling wedge pattern. A falling wedge pattern in a classic textbook, technical textbook, is like it's a bullish pattern, which means that the buyers are getting sellers are getting exhausted, and you will see a pinch action at the close of the apex, and it will create that momentum that will get us out of this down channel. Now, is this going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. All right, so remember, we trade on probabilities. Just because I'm seeing it, saying it, doesn't mean that it will happen. All right, I have said it plenty of time, I don't have a crystal ball. All right, but based on my experience, based on what I have seen in the past, things it's not going to be as hard to have a reversal at this point, because we are coming to that junction. And if we can get out of this momentum, and if we can get some support from the market as well, we can easily see that reversal in Tron. Okay, now if we see the reversal, let me zoom in a little bit. So the reason I'm a little bit more bullish in Tron right now, at least we have to see how it finishes the day. What I want to see is, let me zoom in. What I want to see is this candlestick, today's candlestick. I want to see that candlestick close over the previous day candlestick. So the previous day candlestick, the high for previous day was around 0.0335. So what I want to see is today's trading. For today's trading, the candlestick remains in green. I want to see it close over that, and I would like to see some volume. Now that will be the final confirmation to see some volume and closing over the previous day candlestick. When that happens, a lot of this computer algorithms, a lot of the computer trading, a lot of the machine trading, that will trigger a reversal signal. It will send a reversal signal to a lot of the the momentum traders, a lot of the the reversal traders who are waiting for it to jump, waiting for that reversal. So in order to do that, we need to have this price action close over the previous day high, which is around 0.033. Okay, again, I'm gonna repeat myself. In order to see this reversal, we need a few things. First of all, we need to have the today's candlestick remain green and close over the previous day high. And second thing is we need to see some volume in the market. All right, so those are the couple of things that we need to see in order to see that reversal signal. Now does that mean that we have seen the low? I don't know that. Okay, that's the reality. If anybody tells you that this is the low, that I don't know how they're dictating that, because okay, the overall market is still weak. Okay, if I go to the Bitcoin, we were getting in some momentum, but we couldn't hold on to that. The bulls couldn't hold on to that momentum, and we had a sell-off, a retracement, if you will. So it's still trying to figure out whether it wants to go up or go down. So it's too early to call that we have seen the bottoms. Now what you can do is you can look into individual coins where they are looking stronger compared to the overall market. Now for example, now Tron is up about 2.5% today compared to Bitcoin, which is pretty much is at break even at this point from yesterday's trading. So if Tron is running ahead by 2.5%, then there is some momentum in the coin. That kind of tells you that people are interested in buying Tron at this level. The risk to reward for Tron is looking good at this level. So those are certain things that you have to analyze. You have to kind of absorb. You have to collect all this data, and then you have to analyze this data. Everyone is seeing the same exact thing. Okay, this is nothing that I'm not creating this on my own. All right, everyone is getting the same exact data. The key is, have you analyzed that data? Okay, have you analyzed that data? That's the key. All right, so that's the main thing that you wanna look into, like how well you can analyze it, and put stop losses. If you are not comfortable getting into the position, put stop losses. Okay, for instance, the good stop loss for here with Tron would be having it below the previous day low. So the previous day low was around 0.031. Now that would be a good stop loss. So maybe slightly below that would be a good stop loss. So that you cannot lose anything more than that, that percentage in Tron. If you're not comfortable using stop losses, then go with smaller positions. They go in with a fraction of the position and add on to the position. If it comes down, let's say 7-8%, 10%, have that number set in your mind that okay, I will not buy any more Tron unless it comes down 10%. So that way you will get a better price average. So keep those things in mind. Those are the basic things that you should be doing it in your trade. The best way I can it's just like learning to ride a bicycle. All right, until you do it again and again, it won't come naturally. And what I'm trying to tell you right here is you have to keep on doing these things. These are the best practices. You have to keep on doing it. That's how it will come naturally to you. All right, so keep those things in mind. All right, so that's all for right now. I will try to cover some other altcoins soon and talk to you soon. All right, if you have any question, post it in the comments down below. I read all those comments, and any other coins that you want me to cover, then I will definitely take a look into it. All right, talk to you soon.